All right, there's been a couple of updates in the last 2 weeks, and I wanted to go over some of the changes that occurred. The first one, probably the biggest one perhaps, is in the what used to be called the Daily Open, now called the Daily Challenge. As you can see by this picture, if you don't remember, it used to be 3 levels, and you could get 250 experience points for reaching level 1, and you could get up to 600 coins, 200 for each tier. And now it's 4 levels, and you can still get 250 experience points, but you have to get up to the top tier to diamond. And the coins, you can't get 600 anymore. The most you can get now is 375, and that's if you get to the diamond level. So that's kind of a big change. The second one is there's some new disc in the game. I guess first off, there's the Christmas driver pack, and this video is being made in December 2022 for future reference. Uh, there's the Christmas pack, and then there's the winter pack. Uh, Probably honestly the only disc that's going to end up in a lot of folks' bag is perhaps the Accurate Roll Musket, and people already have that, but they might get it for the stamp. I don't know. I mean, beyond the stamps, there is the one new disc, the Stiletto, that's in the winter pack, and we can talk about that next. So first we have the Stiletto. It's a 13 speed, super overstable. Uh, I mean, if we ever get more bag slots, it might be a fun disc to have in the bag. But until we get more bag slots, I can't see a lot of people bagging it. It's fun, but not necessarily all that useful in my opinion. The other one is the Mercy. It's a 3-speed putter. It's super straight, but again, I don't know if it's going to replace a lot of people putter in their bags. Probably the predominant one in the game that most people use is the Accurate Extra Glide Pure, uh, and I don't know if it's going to replace many of those. But they're available and they're out there. You're probably going to see it seems like the Stiletto is popping up a lot in rewards, so you're probably going to see that. Well, the other big change is the rewards now. You can re-roll, so you get one re-roll for each disc. If you don't like what you get initially, you can hit re-roll. You can you have to watch an ad. I think most of them are 30 seconds. Some might be 60 seconds. You watch the ad, you close the ad out, and you get a new selection. You can do that once for each disc that's offered. And I mean, it increases your odds of getting something that you don't have or something that you wanted. So I think that's you know a good thing. Uh, the last thing probably that I noticed there's a couple of hole changes. Nothing significant really, but like here on KP6, KO Park 6, there are some new barriers to the left off the tee pad. I I don't know how much they're going to come into play. I mean, I have found OB there occasionally with a very strong forewind out of the right, uh, but I don't know that they're going to come into play a whole heck of a lot. The other one I noticed was downtown 8. This is a before picture of the area towards the end of the first fairway. And then this second picture shows you a new fence that's been put up, and the building is closer to the fairway. So that cuts off a shortcut that I know some people were using. Uh, but it also makes that fairway just a little bit tighter, even though the fairway itself hasn't got tighter. There's obviously a little less room to play with there. So again, I don't think it's significant for most people, but it was a change that I noted. So, uh, all right, that's what I've seen in the game the last couple weeks. So I hope you learned something, and we'll see you around the valley.